Hi friends and fellow earth angels, it's Gladys and I'm back for our weekly angel reading for the week of August 19th through the 25th. And I have to say, the insight that's coming through these readings are powerful, lots of changes. And I think one of the things that I want to mention the most is about finding our joy. Finding our joy. There's lots of changes and transitions. There's lots of moments of clarity, and then there's moments of what am I doing with my life. And so I really want to encourage you to find your joy. Find things that make you happy. Find things that uplift you. I'm having so much fun. I've been going to concerts and ball games and just lots of different things as I move through my own changes and my own transition. So I say, like, we all have choices, right? We can sit in stuff and really get swallowed up by it, or we can really invite that universal energy in our lives and really ask us to guide us to those right people and those things and those ideas that will really help us raise our vibration. So I'm going to start with the angel of the week. Oh, and I am just going to pull the one that jumped out. So I pulled Archangel Raguel. So Archangel Raguel, his message is notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. And he is talking about clairsentience here. Clairsentience is it's the feeling part. How do things make you feel? And this card goes wonderfully with the Archangel Samuel that I picked for the week. It goes along with Archangel Gabriel that I chose last week with leadership. There was a card that said, like, I think it was the inner child card that asked you to be aware of, like, who do you want to surround yourself with? And so this goes back and expands on that with the feeling, like, how do things feel? Do things feel right, or do they feel really wrong? I think so many people are getting clarity on how they want to feel. And so Archangel Raguel can really assist with you in giving you some insight into those feelings that you're having. Also, to, again, it says, notice the reoccurring physical and emotional feelings. So how do you keep feeling around certain people? Do you feel good? Are you feeling saddened? Are you feeling frustrated? You know, maybe it's time to gravitate away towards some people and closer to other people in that space. And also, to Archangel Raguel is the angel that helps with relationships. So, you know, maybe you're going through some relationship changes. Maybe there's new soul groups and new tribes that you're wanting to integrate with or or move away from. I just did a podcast about the changes of soul groups and soul families and how there are a lot of soul groups and families breaking up right now. So Archangel Raguel can help. He helps to bring in relationship harmony into our lives. His color I always see is like a beautiful sky blue energy. So let's get a clarifier. So let's see what Archangel Raguel has to say. What is his message for us this week about our feelings and the recurring thoughts, the physical and emotional feelings that we're having? And, oh, let's pull this card. Of course, right, friends? See only love. Raguel, as we talk about Raguel and the relationship angel, and again, this is relationships with coworkers, it's relationships with families and significant others. And this card says, see only love. It says, look past the seeming errors, mistakes, and misunderstandings, and see only the love within each person, including yourself. Your resolve, your resolute focus upon the love that underlines every situation brings about healing in undreamed of ways. So, gosh, this is such a beautiful message because, again, there is some tough energy out there. There's some changes that are happening that are scary for people. And when we can see the love in this situation, when we can choose the joy, when we can choose to see the light, we get so much more clarity from it. When we're aware of how we're feeling and moving towards what feels good and moving away from the challenging and difficult situations and rising above it instead of labeling it. Again, I had done a podcast a few weeks ago about toxic people and no longer labeling it as that energy. And so Raguel is saying, see only love, as obviously he's the angel that helps with relationship harmony and really bringing that dynamic. He's the angel of fairness and justice too. Maybe you're going through some situation or experience where you're feeling like it's not fair and, you know, I'm tired of feeling like this. And so he's saying, like, see only love, like, see how these challengers and these experiences are pushing you past your comfort zone. It's only when we have difficulty with something or when we're depleted of something that we start to move towards what it is that we do want. So Raguel is saying, you know, choose only love. It's really easy to label and point the finger at and be the victim, but when we rise above that and we can really see the love in this situation, it's so incredibly powerful, and there's so many lessons to be learned from it. So let's see what your inner child has to say to you this week. What does your inner child need you to know? And I pulled, everything will be okay. Friends, everything will be okay. Gosh, so maybe you're caught up. Maybe you're caught up in other people's stuff. Maybe you're feeling not so great. Maybe you're feeling confused. Maybe you're feeling overwhelmed. Maybe it's hard to see the love. Well, your inner child is letting you know that everything will be okay. What a beautiful space to be in. And again, when you can come from that place of everything will be okay and comfort yourself and really be in that place of gentleness and ease with yourself, this is really kind of propelling us forward towards that higher power, to have faith that everything works out well. One of the affirmations that I use regularly when I feel stuck or I feel scared, I say, everything works out well for me. Oh yeah, that's right. I don't have to worry about that because everything works out well for me. And just that repetitive, everything works out well for me. I believe it. I really, truly believe everything will work out. And I believe it for you too. So as we're in this space, I pulled my guardian angel cards today. This is a new deck for me, so I'm still learning it. I'm still learning about the energies of it. It's a big deck, so it's hard to shuffle the way I normally do. So I'm just going to ask, what does your guardian angel want you to know this week? What is the most important thing that your guardian angel wants you to hear? And the card that I'm pulling is creativity and abundance. And this creativity energy goes along with the Archangel Gabriel that we pulled last week, and of course the energy of Archangel Shamuel, the angel we pulled for the month. So it says, dear one, you're being called to action. You're ready to accomplish great things and truly come into the fullness of who you are. It says it's time for a great creativity, giving birth to beloved projects and becoming a parent. Follow your passion so that abundance and prosperity manifest for you. So again, this is a powerful message saying, hey, you know what? We can't always sit around and wait for things to happen. Everything will be okay as we take that leap of faith, whatever that is. Maybe you've been dragging your feet on a project. Maybe you've been really wanting abundance. Maybe it's kind of falling into that life of the big theme this month has been like transition into jobs and creating money in a way that's going to be powerful for us. And, you know, Raguel is helping bring those people into your life where we can work together. It's not about doing it on our own anymore. So working with this energy and the feelings of happiness and joy and creativity and power and abundance. Now this week, the energy is holding and sustaining us for that. So the last card I'm going to pull today is a message from our loved ones. Our loved ones in the afterlife are so eager to support us and help us. There's so much more knowledge and wisdom that they have on the other side than they did here. So I think today I'm going to pull a message from your loved ones. Maybe if you take a moment to think about a loved one, maybe somebody that you want to hear from right now, and maybe just kind of call them to your mind. Maybe you say their name out loud. Maybe you say their name in their head. Maybe you get the feeling energy into what it feels like. And I'm just going to ask them for a message. What do they want you to know? Whew. And the card I pulled is, I feel healthy and happy. My gosh. So many people transition from these illnesses and traumatic deaths, and we always wonder, like, how are they on the other side? How do they feel? So if you've had a loved one that you're wondering, like, what's happening with them and how can I move forward? They're saying, I feel healthy and happy. And I know that they want this for you too. Maybe there's experiences in their life that that you can take from and you can learn from. You know, maybe they also too want you to feel healthy and happy. You know, maybe they weren't able to in this lifetime, and they want you to go out and have fun and live in joy and live healthy and happy. Whatever healthy means to you, whatever happy means to you, if you're not sure, explore that and really get into that space of again, this clairsentience energy and how does it feel. So today's message is so beautiful in the sense where I feel like it's a big giant hug from the universe. I really feel like they're showing you to navigate where you want to be, see the love, go in from the space of the love, and that knowing that as you do, everything will be okay. I think that's comfort in and of itself. So call on the Archangel Raguel this week for assistance, especially if you're having relationship stuff or changes in your soul groups, and know that your loved one is feeling happy and healthy on the other side, and that they want that for you so strongly that we don't have to wait to be on the other side to feel this healthy and happy, to feel this freedom. And I have to say, even this card alone, I feel like it's your loved one saying, we want this for you. We want you to move into the space. I really believe this is the energy that God wants us to be in. I just don't feel like we're meant to suffer here. You know, I think we learn through challenges, but they don't have to be like the be all end all. I really feel like, as I mentioned before, like I want to continue forward learning and healing through adventure, play, laughter, fun, and freedom. So that's my choice. Like I make that decision to feel happy and healthy regardless of what's going on in my life, regardless of what's happening. So again, maybe it's getting to work. Maybe it's coming this week and making a vision board for yourself. Like maybe it's just taking some magazines or going through some pictures online and creating a vision board of abundance for yourself. And again, getting back to how you want to feel. I want to surround myself with loving, gentle people. I want to surround myself with experiences that lift me up and bring me joy. I want to be surrounded by clients that are that I can bless, that can bless me as well. These are all the affirmations that have helped me so powerfully. So beautiful messages this week, friends. As always, if I can be any of assistance, I specialize in life purpose and divine guidance. Maybe if this resonated with you and you want to know more specifically to your journey, you can reach out. My schedule is online at GladysEllen.com. Again, if this was really powerful and it resonated with you, I do offer mediumship sessions. I also too have a podcast and a YouTube channel with some friends of mine that basically just share with what's going on in the world, to share insights. So know that you're not alone. Know that there are people out there going through what you're going through. My whole point of this doing these readings is for you to see that you're not alone, and that there's a collective of people out there who are having these experiences. And I think that alone enhances the law of attraction energy and helps us really match with the vibrational energy of the people that we're supposed to be working with. The funny thing is, as I'm looking at these cards, so Archangel Raguel always comes to me with this sky blue. I feel like when I see him, this is the color that I see him as, and he does show up with the clouds behind it. I always tell clients, and again, as I'm just looking at this overall layout now, this is powerful with Archangel Raguel. Like this is the sign he comes in. I usually see that blue sky with the clouds. So these go together in of itself as we talk about how we want to feel. And your loved ones, again, there's this freedom and this happiness, but they also want it for you as well. They want you to feel this energy. So if you don't even know how you want to feel, it's been so long since you've felt good and you're really doubtful that everything will be okay. Look at this picture, look at this energy, and saying, okay, God, and Father love and Source and Creator, like this is how I want to feel. I want to have experiences that help me feel like this. There's this energy of freedom, and there's this beautiful light shining on this person. So it's powerful. So again, as I said, everything is tied in together, and there's no mistake in these cards. All belong together. So again, enjoy, play back, share this reading if you know others that can benefit, and I send you love with heavenly hugs. Have a great week.